What's up, Capricorn? How are you guys doing? This is your bonus reading for August 2023, where I'm looking for missed details from the main monthly reading. If you would like to schedule a personal reading, all of the information on how to go about doing that is in the description box of this video. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm starting the bonuses off with the person from the past. I probably won't be hammering so hard on the person from the past for September, but for the past couple of months, past person has been very, very heavy. Lots of personal readings asking about a past person. So that's why I'm hitting that so hard here. Okay. Let's see. Any other details that we can tell Capricorn about the person from the past? Anything I missed? By the way, this is not the reading where we're looking to see if anything has changed. I'll be doing that for the mid-months. So I'm not looking for changed timelines. It's possible that they could have, but that's not what I'm looking for. Does that make sense? All right. Uh-oh. Stalker. Stalker. Man, for that stalker card to jump out like that. Wow. Okay, so they're keeping an eye on you. But the Ten of Cups is in the reverse, in the heart of the spread. I'm kind of feeling like y'all both checking up on each other. That's what this feels like. But then we have this Six of Swords in the reverse, indicating a possible return. But I with two pages both in the reverse here, it's not really looking like there's any action behind this energy. So I'm feeling like y'all are both sitting around keeping an eye on each other. Now, depending on how recent this was, I think this one here is probably for those of you in which this was more recent, past 2 or 3 months. At that first month can typically tend to be the hardest. But then after about that second month, third month, once the heartbreak and the heavy, intense emotions kind of start to back off and settle down, that's when you start doing a little bit of reflecting back on some red flags you may have missed, or you're just coming to your senses, taking a look back with you're looking back on the past through a clear lens now. Like, yeah, I should have known when they said they were here this night, but they were really there. I should have known when, little discrepancies from the past that I just kind of stuffed under the rug. I should have known. Starting to come to your senses and think more clearly about this person and about this situation. Okay. Could be a Pisces for some of you. I also have Libra and Sagittarius. Let's see where their intentions are. What's their true feelings for you? What's their energy look like? Three of Cups. Strength card. Okay. Ten of Pentacles reversed. So I don't think that they're holding on to hope that this would ever work out between the two of you. It looks like their mind is pretty well made up. They're doing the best they can to heal from this and get over this. Well, then what are they watching you for, though? Because they do still have feelings for you. A little bit. They do still have a special place in their heart for you, but they've got their mind made up. So with all these pages that keep coming out here, that would indicate to me that this person is probably just a little bit immature and very defensive. Very, very defensive. Immature and defensive. Yeah. So does this person kind of come across as a little bit bipolar by chance? Because we got all this back and forth energy here. 10 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups in the upright, Temperance, 10 of Wands reversed, 9 of Wands in the upright. So it's almost like this person has two different things going on in their head at the same time. I wish it would have worked out with the 10 of Cups right there, but I'm convinced that it never will. I'm getting over this. At least this is not my problem anymore, but I've got my guard up. What? Again, I feel like emotional immaturity is the only thing that we can really say about this situation and this person here. Emotional immaturity could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Also have Leo and Aquarius here. Oh, I got Pisces too. That's a pretty cool strength card. That's a cool strength card. I like it. Isn't that neat? All right, well, let's see if they're going to take any action towards you. Are they taking any action towards Capricorn? Person from the past. Now, 10 of Wands. See, they ain't over this. Most of the time, look, most of the time, especially. Now, I'm going to talk to a select group of you. This is mainly for those of you dealing with a long-term relationship that just recently ended. When I say recently, I'm talking 3-4 months ago. They are not over it. I don't care what it looks like they're doing. I don't care how much fun it looks like they're having. Let's talk science. Let's get scientific about it. Okay. If you were with somebody, especially like living with them for 5 years, their brain is wired to that relationship. This is not a theory. This is not Rich Lopp's opinion. This is stone cold, rock solid neuroscience. Their brain is wired to that routine, to that relationship. It ain't just gonna unwire itself and rewire a new routine, a 5-year-long routine in a couple of months. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. We aren't wired that way. The human brain doesn't work that way. They say it takes 21 days to form a habit. I think that's a crock of shit. I've seen a lot of evidence that, no, it can take much, much longer to form a subconscious habit, but that's taking a different path for a different time. No, they ain't over this. No, they ain't. I don't care if it looks like they out having all kinds of fun. I don't care if they're already in a new relationship. I don't care, dude. No, they are not over this. No, they are not. See, but they're going to continue putting on a show to make it look like they are. I don't see them taking action. No, they're still too much on defense. They're still too much on defense. If anything, whatever that fun that it looks like they're having, you might see them posting pictures out at the club, like that is going to start turning toxic. I feel like this person's life is spiraling out of control. That's usually what happens. Two people are in a relationship. One person means well, one person is toxic. Boom, they break up. The person who means well always has to spend some time recuperating and recovering from the heartbreak. The toxic one is out there playing around, fucking around, having fun, living the life, right? Well, watch every single time. If you stay on your path of healing and they stay on their path of toxicity, 5 years later, the person who took the healing path will be at the top of the mountain. They'll have their life together, you know, new happy relationship, family, this and that. The other person, oh, they done sabotage themselves within 5 years. And that's kind of what I'm seeing happening here. It could be an Aries for some of you. Do we have any advice for Capricorn with the past person? Any advice? Any advice? What's the advice? Oh, shit. This deck just fell apart. I take that as it's yelling at me. So hang on. I take that as the deck telling me no when it does that. So let me grab another one. How about this? How about the old school Gilded Tarot? There we go. Can never go wrong with that. Man, I'm going to tell you what, man. When it comes to tarot, I'm a simple dude. I don't have to have a bunch of fancy ass, weird fucking decks. Man, give me an old school Gilded Tarot and an old school Rider-Waite. I'm fucking good, man. Can't go wrong with old school. All right. What's the advice? Oh, 7 of Wands. It's saying don't let your guard down when it comes to this person. Yeah. Ooh. So there is a very strong possibility that at some point in time before the year is over, if this person runs into a dead end in their love life, this person runs into a dead end, it's very, very likely that the first thing that they're going to do is take a look back at the past. Very, very likely. A relationship comes to an end. You go out trying to find somebody new. You run into a dead end and you plateau at a dead end. Ain't meeting nobody new. Get real, real lonely. One of the first things that you do is take a look back in the past. Well, I wonder which one of my exes is most likely to buy my bullshit again. So there's a very strong possibility that sometime before the year is up, there could be a window of opportunity where this person makes a real quick appearance in your life. Oops. With that Knight of Wands energy there. But if this person makes an appearance in your life, don't let your guard down. 7 of Swords, Knight of Wands. Don't let your guard down with this right here. That is drama waiting to happen. Look, do the hard work now. When I say the hard work, what I mean is the healing work. Do the healing work now. Get the hard part out of the way. Look, let me tell you, back when I was a kid in school, I was a little asshole. I remember when I was in like junior high school, I would sit around and point and laugh at the little nerdy kids, you know, who pulled their pants up to their nipples and wore fucking glasses and would love to study. I used to laugh at them. You know what the adults told me? Yeah, you laugh at him now, but wait 10 years down the line. He's going to be rolling through the drive-thru in his Lamborghini. And you're going to be like, you want fries with that? And I was like, whatever. Yeah, whatever. 10 years later, there I was, a fucking loser. And they had it going on because they did the hard work now. Now, thank the Most High that I ended up discovering manifestation, but that's a different, topic. But do the hard work now. It may look like they're out having fun right now and you're just the one suffering and struggling. But if you do the hard healing work now, 5 years from now, you'll be on top of the mountain and they'll still be running around in circles on the bottom of the mountain looking stupid. Them tables will turn. Promise you that. Promise you that. All right, let's do singles. Single Cappies. Single Capricorns. And their love interest. What is happening generally between single Capricorns? Page of Pentacles reversed. Man, it's about time for this deck to retire. I'll beat the shit out of this one. World card reversed. Man, what's with the 7 of Wands? That's like your favorite card here tonight. All right. So good communication. I think you and this person have a karmic soul contract. You and this person have some kind of past life karma. With the Knight of Swords, King of Swords, I'm not 100% convinced that the two of you are cooperating with this soul contract. Not 100% convinced of it. Not 100%. Not looking like much is happening here at all. But in case you were wondering, that's the reason why you feel so tightly drawn to this person. The two of you do have a karmic contract. And yes, they feel the soul connection too. No, you are not making this up in your head. I get that question all the time. Is this a real connection or am I just making it up in my head? For those of you asking that question, I don't care who you are, Capricorn, cross watcher, or just random weirdo that watches my videos for whatever reason. If somebody is taking up space in your head, there is a soul connection. Period. 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 No, you are not making that up in your head. There is a reason. The question is not, is there a soul connection? That's not the question. The question is, what kind of soul connection is this? That's the question. What's the meaning behind this soul contract? That's the question. Most of the time, those of you who come to me for a personal reading, 95% of the time, what's the first thing I look at? Before I even answer any of your questions, the first thing I look at is, what kind of soul contract was this? The first thing I look at when you come to me for a personal reading, 95% of the time. There are exceptions, so it's not 100% of the time, but 95% of the time, that's the first thing I look at before I even get into the reading. All right, so when it comes to this person's intentions, though, they are a commitment phobe. This person's afraid of commitment. They're straight up afraid of it. Yeah, they're afraid of commitment, and they don't really have high hopes when it comes to love. They just don't. Devil card. So they are sexually attracted to you. You could probably get them in bed like that. You wouldn't even have to ask them twice about that, but They're afraid of commitment. They've probably been in just too many toxic relationships in the past. So this person is the type where they're more than likely like kind of bitter, holding on to some bitterness. There's nobody out there for me. And they're just bitter and angry and pissed off about it. I don't want no relationship. They're just holding on to the bitterness, probably from back the first time they got their heart broke, But are they attracted to you? Yes. They're attracted and sexually attracted. They just don't want no commitment with nobody, I don't think. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. It could be a fellow Capricorn. I also have Taurus, Cancer, Leo, another Taurus card. I also got Libra here. All right, well, let's just go straight to the advice then for this. What's the advice? What's the advice? There it is. I was wondering when it was going to come up. What's Capricorn's favorite card? I was wondering when that was going to come up. Focus on your money. Boo, boo. Focus on your money. You do you. Here's the analogy I like to use. Leave the door hanging open. The proverbial door. The metaphorical door. I'm just going to leave the door hanging open. And I'm going to focus on me. Door's open. If somebody wants to approach the door and give it a little knock, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But until then, I am done going around trying to find somebody and drag them through the door. I'm done trying to invite people in. Nah, fuck that. Door's hanging open. Anybody sees me and thinks, damn, I want to get with that person. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You focus on your goals, your business, your work, your finance. Bam. That is when the person the universe has picked out for you will make their way into your life. That is strictly a connection that you have to allow. Allow. Don't go chase after it. Don't go search high and low trying to find this person. You will never be able to do that. If you could, you would have found them a long time ago. You focus on you, leave the metaphorical door hanging open, and the universe will bring this person to you when you match the vibration and the time is right. Promise you that. Do not underestimate the universe's ability to bring you that person. I'm telling you right now. All right. Now we're going to look at one that we haven't touched on at all for August so far. The new person. New person. If you're not dealing with or inquiring about a new person, this is not for you. New person, new person. What's the energy look like between Capricorn and the new person? Uh-oh. You're already coming to the conclusion that you're afraid this may be a waste of time? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Das ist nicht gut. Uh-oh. Yeah, man. You're already starting to kind of feel like you might be wasting your time. Something feels off. Something feels off. I don't see separation happening, though. Something is triggering some anxiety here. You can't quite put your finger on it. I don't think, so far, we'll dig into this a little bit deeper. So far, I'm kind of thinking that you might just be a little bit paranoid, honestly. I'm not seeing any reason for you to feel like you're wasting your time so far. Unless Maybe you're just dealing with somebody that's lazy and not very goal oriented. Like, how much you make a year? 60 grand. That's it. Okay, cool. No problem. Are you taking any action to maybe increase that number a little bit? No. Why not? Yeah, I mean, you don't want to do better? You don't have any goals? You just want to stay plateaued at one level your whole life? Yeah, I don't know if that's going to fly with me. I got goals. Now, I'm not saying that, you have to have money and all this stuff. All I'm saying is I like to work towards goals. I like to set goals and work towards accomplishing them. You could be flat broke if you want, but let's build something. Let's build something together. But you don't want to? You ain't got no dreams, no goals or hopes or expectations. You just want to kick your fucking feet back and stay at the same spot your whole life? I might be wasting my time. Could be a Cancer for some of you. I also have Taurus and Sagittarius here. Well, let's look at this person's energy then. Well, let's see how they feel about you and what their intentions are. Let's see how they feel about you and what their intentions are. Mm-hmm. World card. Okay, this person's ready to start new and start fresh. See, this person has low self-confidence. You might intimidate them just a little bit. Okay, so far I'm not seeing anything bad. Knight of Coins reverse, though. That's kind of what I'm starting to think it is. I hate to get that specific, but that's kind of what I'm starting to think it is. Maybe this person just isn't very goal-oriented. Maybe not. Maybe you're looking for a team player that you can build an empire with. Let's build. I don't care if we both come together broke as shit. Let's build something together. Let's climb the mountain together. You don't want to? You want to just stay where you're at your whole life? Come on, man. It's 2020 fucking 3. It's 2023. At least dude, you got one of these things in your pocket, you can own your own business. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. You can do something to make money on the side if you have a fucking phone in your pocket. It's 2023, and you ain't doing nothing to better your life situation. That's kind of what I'm starting to think it is for some of you. That's what I'm starting to think that it is. Well, let's see the outcome then. Will you stay or will you go? Will you stay or will you go? I'm not seeing a decision being made on that. I think the month of August. I had a feeling that was going to end up happening. Yeah, y'all are probably going to butt heads a time or two. But I don't think separation is happening. You're not committed to this, but you're not leaving at the same time either. So you're just kind of sitting there at the crossroads, chilling, feeling this out throughout August, not making a solid decision. Yeah, see, death card reversed. Okay, well, what's the advice then? What is the advice? Two of Swords. Okay. Well, it's saying keep doing what you're doing. Feel it out. Feel it out. Talk to this person. Talk to this person. See, there's a lot of red flags that we can work through. Now, when I say red flag, I'm not necessarily talking about like those big, huge game changer red flags. Like, oh, you found out they were living a double life as a drug addicted fucking prostitute on the weekends. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. You know, oh, they spent 20 years in prison for homicide. I'm not talking about the big shit. I'm talking about the little shit. You know, the little red flags that if we just brought it up in the beginning and talked about it, we probably could have done away with it. You could lower that flag down, take it off the pole, lay it on the table. Let's talk about this red flag. Your actions ain't matching up with your words, cut. The other day you said this, but you did that. Did I hear you wrong? Maybe I misunderstood. Could totally be me. But let's talk about that. The other day, I could have swore, correct me if I'm wrong, you said this. Now you're saying this. Did I hear you wrong? Just let it be known. Lay it on the table. You know, maybe they just ain't paying attention. Maybe it's like, oh, damn, I guess I did say that. And I guess Capricorn ain't the one who just wants to hear random nonsense. Like, if I open up my mouth around Capricorn, it better be serious. You know? Or maybe they are trying to slick one past you. Let them be known you ain't the fucking one. Yo, the other day you said this. Okay, now you're saying that. Well, what's going on with that? Oh, shit. Capricorn's paying attention. Damn. I ain't going to be able to slick one past Capricorn. Damn, dog. Come on, man. Don't make a decision just yet, though. I think you're doing it exactly the way you should be. Okay, we'll see when September rolls around, okay? All righty. I feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you who tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.